Hello everyone. This week we are going to talk about the famous Fed decision and what happened last week in the market and what do we expect next. Okay, so about last week. I posted a video last week saying that I don't expect the Fed to go with 0.5%, but actually they did it. They went with 0.5%. And I was advising in that video to reduce the portfolio just to be on the safe side in case the market took it negatively if it reduced by 0.25%. And I got some question like, was it wrong? Would you do it again? So look, first of all, there is no self-blame on the market. You cannot expect the market 100% right all the time. You cannot do it. Okay, nobody is able to do it. You cannot read the future. You don't know what will gonna happen. So as I always say, you always need to have a plan. Okay. So if you ask me about that decision to lower the portfolio, I would say I would do it again. Why is that? Because what did I lose? I didn't lose from my capital. I protected my capital. Okay. And that's the most important thing. If you protect your capital, you will always be living another day to trade. But if you kept losing your capital, then your capital will finish, and then it's gonna be very hard for you to bring it back again. So the first rule is to no self-blame first, and then protect your capital. No self-blame because your mental health is very important. If you beat yourself and you are negative on yourself, then you are gonna be in a bad emotion status, and you are not going to be able to trade. And second, we said like you always need to protect your capital. You can lose on opportunities. So yes, the market went up the next day by 2%. So you can lose an opportunity, but what happened? You go back again. Because if the market is going to continue going up for a 0.5% rate cut, it's going to continue going up for some time. It's not like a day or two or three. It's going to continue going up, and I'm going to share with you now the statistics about that. So it's not a problem that you go out. The problem where if you get stuck and you don't go in again, this would be a problem. So, and that's why you have to be agile. If you don't have a self-blame and you're always expecting something else to happen, then you will always have a plan. And then when the market surprises you like this, you will be back again in the market. Okay, so that's about the Fed decision last week. There is one more point that we can talk about it, which is the expectation after the 0.5% rate cut. So we got from Tom Lee. Tom Lee is the only one who expected the market to be where it is today at the beginning of the year. So many people said that the market is not going to increase. The market did 18%, 20% year to date. Many people did not expect that to happen. Only Tom Lee expected that to happen. He is working in a fund, and he was always saying that he's bullish about the market. The market will go up, and what he expected happened. So he did a study that says what happened after the Fed start to cut rate, and he divide this into two categories. The category number one says what the Fed, what the market will do if the Fed cut rate and there is a recession, and these are the timings that this happened. So the market was in a recession and the Fed started to cut rate. And the second part is what will happen if the Fed start to cut, but there is no recession. They call it no landing. Okay, the economy still was going good, and we are currently in this situation. So we don't have a recession, and we expect that we don't have a recession. So the Fed is starting to cut, and we expect the no landing. And this happened at these times before. So what does that tell us? If the Fed cut and there is a recession, the average return in 1 week is 0.3, and then 1 month 0.5, and so on. And you can see it is all red. But what happens when the Fed cuts and the economy is doing good? You see that only week one is you have minus 0.6%, and then the return over 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months is all positive. okay, which is very good sign. And we have here the win ratio, so how many times this happened. So 100% of the time, 3 months after the Fed start cutting rate with good economy, it's 100% of the time that you win, and the average win is 8.6%. 100% of the time on 6 months, and the average win is 13.2%. Okay, so we have a very high probability that the market is going to do well in the next month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and 12 months. So what does that tell you? That you have to be in the market. Don't just say that okay, market left me and the market is going up and it's too late. No, you have to be in the market regardless. And what will happen if the market turn around? You just have a stop loss. You apply your stop loss and go out. Very easy. Okay? As long as you respect your stop loss, you are not afraid to go inside the market. Okay, so we have a very good probability, almost like 100%. It's certain, but you never know. We have an election, maybe it affects somehow. Maybe we get a bad job reports. You never know. So you always have to be ready again, as I always say, with a plan. We expect the market to go up. You have to be in 100%. But if things got bad, you apply your stop loss and you go out. Okay, so that's first thing about the Fed decision. Now let's look at the last week recap, and then what do we expect next? All right. So last week we had all the indices going up. So 1.6 for S&P, 2.6 for Nasdaq. The S&P equal weight is 0.6, and the Russell 2000 is 1.7%. Now you can see that September month to date now is in the positive area. Do you remember, guys, that I posted a video? You can go to the videos that I posted, but I posted a video about the average monthly return over the last 10 years, and September was the only negative month. Okay, now it is, everyone was talking about September is going to be negative, but after the rate cut, everyone is talking that we are going into a positive area, positive time. Okay, so actually September is turning now to be a positive month, and the last week was a very good week for the market. So again, confirming that you have to be in the market. Let's look at the S&P 500, how it's performing. So if we look at the S&P 500, you can see that it's at all-time high on that's the day of the Fed decision. After the day of the Fed decision, the market went up, and then on Friday it had a minor correction, but it's very minor. I would say it's flat. So we are at all-time high now, and it's important that you be in the market. So that's on the market recap. What do we expect next? Actually, for the coming 2 weeks, there is nothing happening except the election. We can get some economics report like this, but the first, I would say, important report is the job report that's coming on October 4th, and then we have the CPI for September that is coming on the second week of October. So from now until 4th of October, there is nothing major except the election and the Middle East tension and so on. Would that prevent us to be in the market? No, you have to be 100% in the market now. And again, if the market turned around on you, you just apply your stop loss and you go out. All right. I hope you are enjoying this market recap, and I wish you a profitable trade. Thank you very much, everyone.